if you type in J Take Profits on Instagram. So you got J Take underscore profits. That is a scammer. Okay, guys, look at this. This is a scammer. Okay, you got to be smart. Okay, these guys are trying to take your money. He's taking all of my pictures, my baby pictures. These guys need to be taken down. They're like parasites. He even got my Trend Trading Academy in the link. J Take PROFTS. There's no I. Okay, this is a scammer. Please report this page. This is me, guys. And all of my information is in my YouTube description section. Okay, don't go searching for me on these platforms until you go to YouTube and click the link that sends you here.
It's Money Monday. Jay Wayne got that motivation. Let's go.
Hey, what's up, y'all? This your boy Jay Wayne, you know, representing Team Take Profits, and thank you for tuning in to my Money Monday video, where I look forward to helping you guys make money in the Forex market. Look, my mission is to help you become a profitable trader so you can get your time freedom back and start empowering people that's around you. And if you guys want your time freedom back, then consider subscribing to this channel so you don't miss a video, because I'm definitely dropping nothing but gems, nothing but pro tips in the Forex market, because I want to see you win. Today, we're going to be marking up charts from a subscriber that sent it to my email, all right? If you guys want your charts critiqued or marked up from my point of view, then send your chart markups to the askjaywayneshow. Email is in the description below. All right, shout out to Avenish for sending me this chart markup to my email. He says, hey Jay Wayne, please give me some feedback on this powerful markup. I'm actually in for the buy already, in some drawback at the moment, hoping it swings back in my direction this coming week. Thanks again for all the great work and the kindness to the world. All right, look, I got you. I'm gonna critique what you have. All right, this is my opinion. Okay, there's no one way to do this, and I really appreciate you for taking the time and sending this to me. So let's get to the charts. Let's get it. All right, guys, so we have the chart marked up exactly the way that he has it, and yeah, I put his up on the screen so you can see it. It's pretty much exactly the same thing. So let's get rid of his. Now let's take a look at this. Now he has the head and shoulders pretty much marked up, right? And this is how you play it by the book. All right, so he was able to, shout out to you for being disciplined in the market, staying on top of this, and not seeing it too late. Because most of the time when we see these beautiful moves, it's already too late. So what he has here is he's seeing, hey, this is the impulse move as it broke out of the neckline, and he is here present for the retest. And he said he's already in. So I'm assuming that he pretty much got in somewhere up in here. All right, somewhere in here. I'm not sure where, he didn't say, but I'm assuming he got in hopefully somewhere in this zone area right here in the neckline. Now, this is pretty powerful. What I think that you don't need is these SAR dots. They're the parabolic SAR dots. I don't know what setting you have, but they tend to get you in too late from my experience. Now, truth be told, when I was a beginner, I used them. I used the moving averages, all of that stuff. I used all of that because I was new and those were training wheels for me. It made me confident in getting in. But I still was getting in late. But it is what it is. So I'm not knocking you or anything or hating or anything, but they just get you in a little late. So let's look at that for an example. Let's look and see. So in this situation here, this sell here, right? Anybody that follow the SAR dots for entries, all right, it's a couple ways to do. I might do a video on how to use the SAR dots if you're going to, but how I see it in my perspective. But you want to take a sell here. You pretty much was looking to enter the market following the SAR dots when this candle broke above and the dot was at the top. Usually that's when they sell. But in my opinion, this is too late. All right, there's a better way to catch the sales up here. Guys, comment below if you want to know my SAR, you know, my method, how I use it for entry and how to hold trades, then comment below. So what happened was this green candle came down and it turned red in the wick area, flipped the dot at the top, came back up, And then if you didn't get in up here on this retest, it pretty much was too late. You know, I mean, it still came in, but the risk to reward, that's all I'm saying. The risk to reward was not on your side if you waited for the candle to drop or when you got in at the bottom. Now, what a lot of people do is they get in when it flips. Well, it basically pulled back on you. How many pips? 67 pips on this daily chart. You probably would have got in on a 4-hour or something, but nonetheless, it still pulled back, you know, 50, 60 pips before it came back down. That was unnecessary drawdown. But anyways, we're not talking about that. But you got to use the SAR dots, you know, properly, or you will have a headache using them. But so you got the SAR dots, cool. Let's ignore that for now. Let's take the SAR dots off for a second. And here you have pure price action technical analysis. Clear head and shoulders pattern. But what I want you guys to see is pull out the trend line. I call that the money line. Pull out the money line. All right, you got, let me see. Let me go back some more. You got some touches all the way up here. You got all of these touches. Okay, and this trend line is very valid, okay, because it's making lower lows from this origin here. It makes the lower low, so that's good. And then also you can pull the trend line from here, an inner trend line from probably, so we got to correct that to there. All right, so because this made a lower low, right? So this made a lower low, the head piece, the head portion. You got the left shoulder, the head, and the right shoulder. Okay, so now it broke this trend line. Okay, and now it's coming back. When it breaks the trend line, all right, so when you have a left shoulder, that's step one. You have a left shoulder, it comes back up, all right, and then it makes a lower low. That's step two. Now it makes a lower low. You need to be already thinking potentially this is going to be a head and shoulders if it break this trend line. The trend line would have already been there. See, look, let me just show you right here. You would have already, once it made the lower low, you can now pull out the trend line. Okay. Now, if it just drops lower and lower and lower, that's fine. You just look for areas where the market is going to pull back to get another entry to write it down. But if it breaks this trend line, then that's going to be a potential head of the head and shoulders pattern if it breaks the trend line. So we obviously know it did. So, all right, now at this point, you like, yo, if this thing comes back down, all right, if this thing comes back down, then this is going to be a head and shoulders pattern. Okay, so now the next thing to look for is this. This is the pro tip. Before, all right, not hindsight. Follow the rules, team. Listen to the rules. Get your pencil and paper out. Before it comes back down, you need to be prepared on any time frame. You need to mark up the left shoulder. You need to mark up the left shoulder and cut the head off. Cut the head off. Okay? Let me put this back over here. And I'm basically putting it, let me delete the white circles. Those are the head and shoulder points. So you're going to mark up the wicks to the bodies. So pretty much right up in here. That'd be a good area right there. That's pure. That's pure. So if price comes back down to this left shoulder area, this left shoulder zone, we're looking to buy from that area. All right. And also keep in mind, this is a little bit more advanced, team, but that could be a golden zone area. You see what I'm saying? That's just an idea I just had, but usually that's what happens, and you can see it lines up. So when you start stacking up confirmations like that, that's pretty powerful. So let's see how it played out. But usually you can get in on a golden zone area as it comes back to the left shoulder. It's going to come back down to make a right shoulder. Are y'all following me? I don't want to lose you. So let's delete this. This was his entry, I believe. So play the market. Okay. And these are buy entries. As it's touching this area, these are buy entries. Let's pull out the Fibonacci again. All right, and we have a beautiful morning star. A beautiful morning star in the middle. That means that momentum is shifting. Once it breaks the trend line, man, it's a beautiful thing. So let's go from the low to the high point, which is right here. And we already got the zone marked up, but for Fibonacci purposes, we would have made it a golden zone. Right here, golden zone. So that area is the golden zone. You can delete the fib now. The golden zone is the 50% and the 618%. Okay, the 61.80%. Those two make up the golden zone. Delete the Fibonacci now. And those are high probability entries. Okay, for me, look, if you're scalping, these are great entries. Okay, on any time frame, 15 minute, 30 minute, 1 minute, 1 hour. I don't do the 1 minute, sorry, but the 1 hour, 4 hour, daily, whatever, weekly. These are great risk to reward ratios. If you want to step your risk to reward game up, you gotta find entries like this. You can't be getting into the middle of bigger zones, the middle of structure, trying to find good risk to reward. You're gonna get whipsawed. You gotta find situations like this. They don't come every day. All right, they don't come every day, but when they do, you need to be on it. So that's why we have to be professional all year long, so we don't miss these moves. He's getting in here. The stop loss is got to be below the A. All right, it's got to be where the A is. This is A. This is going to be B. And then the C is right here where he's getting in at. And the D extension will be, you know, wherever you think it is. The pretty much where structure is up here. So this is probably the D area here. And you can use the Fibonacci to find the D as well. The Fibonacci extension, which I have a video on. Just type in or search video Fibonacci extension. So that's pretty much what you can be looking at. So now you're in profit, comfortable to move up the stop loss. It's coming up to the neckline. You like, yo, this is a beautiful head and shoulders at this point where you were already in, all right, which was the golden zone, which was the zone of the left and the right shoulder. Okay, now you already in profit, so you can just hold this thing, right? So it shoots up. You like, yo, I'm crazy, like I'm killing the game right now. You feel like a master trader at this point. 143 pips. Anyways, now you could either take profit, all right? You could take some of your profit. You could take half of the profits, all right? Because you know pretty much at this point it's going to be a pullback. You should know that. So you could either take all of it or take half of it. You know, it's up to you. So there's the pullback to the neckline. This is an opportunity for scaling in, getting another entry. This is the daily chart. This took weeks, okay? This took like about a week or so, or almost a week. All right, it took a while. This did not happen overnight. The ones that happen faster than this is like the 15 minute, the 1 hour chart. This took a long time. This is a swing trade, okay? Just so you guys know, each candle represents the day, 1 day. So let me just, so you won't get too excited thinking that this stuff happened in 5 minutes, okay? All right, but yeah, team, that is the pro tip. I want you guys to consider getting prepared for the head and shoulder. Rewind the video, listen to my rules on how to prepare for the potential head and shoulders pattern. Once you see it, I want you to drag the zone from the left shoulder all the way through, cutting the head off, and that is potentially going to be your golden zone area and your entry to ride it up to the neckline. All right, so I hope this makes sense. It's fire. It works for me. This is one of my little tips that I have. I have many more. I pretty much share everything I know with my students in Trend Trading Academy, and that's just my team, all right? That's just my family. If you found these pro tips valuable, then please consider subscribing to my channel. Please give this video a like if I just laced you up, all right? Don't forget to like this video, comment, subscribe, and let's make this money, baby. Peace. It's Money Monday. Let's go.